So 1 and 2 face each other. So 1 and 2 with 3 like that. Okay, then 2 and 3 once again. 2, 3. Okay. Then 3 and 4. But 3 is with A and 4 is with B. And then 4 and 5. Okay, and then like this. Yes or no?
Yes.
5 and 6. Right? So 2C, 2C. CC is, sorry, 2C, 2C in series C. C and C in parallel. 2C. Is that clear?
Yes.
Sure? પછી આવા ક્વેશ્ચન માં થોડું અલગ એ પૂછી શકે. If a battery like this is connected, okay, then find the store charge on the upper surface of 3 and on lower surface of 3. Did you understand the question? Find what charge is stored on the upper surface of 3. કઈ કહેવાય upper surface? અહીંયા ઉપર હોય ગયા ને? And on lower surface. Did you understand the question?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay, તો કેવી કરવાનું? આ સર્કિટ છે upper surface of 3 કઈ છે? આ છે કે આ છે? Which one is upper surface of 3? The one with 2 or the one with 4?
3.
The one with
2.
Is that clear? So on this capacitor, how much charge is stored? If you find that, you automatically get the answer for how much charge is stored on the upper surface of number 3. Did you understand? આને જોઈને નહીં, આને જોઈને કરી નાખો. Got it? એવું તો આવડે ને? Finding charge on any capacitor. એવા તો સમ આપણે કર્યા હતા. Clear? So you do it like that. Fine. થઈ જાય. If the lower surface is તો અહીંયા total કીધું તો find total charge stored on 3. So we add to that. It will not be saved. It will not be saved. Be careful. Got it? એટલે એ રીતે કરી શકાય. આવડે ને એવું તો? Okay? Well. Now. Let's go on to other types of capacitors. So far we have been talking exclusively about parallel plate capacitors, but all capacitors are not parallel plate. There are other shapes of capacitors. So first one, spherical capacitor. Okay, spherical capacitor. We'll find its capacitance. આ એક પણ વસ્તુ બુકમાં આપી નથી. બરાબર, બુકમાં જે એક જ ટોપિક બાકી છે, that is dielectrics and all that. Clear? Okay, spherical capacitor. So what's a spherical capacitor? It is made by two concentric shells. Okay, or one solid sphere and one shell. Did you understand this? One of radius r1 and another of radius r2. And between them क्या है ना यहाँ? नहीं. Got it or not? This is the region between them. That's where we'll have an insulator, means air or any other material. Got it? Okay. So suppose the inner one stores positive charge. Let's see, these are obviously metal. So suppose inner one stores positive charge Q. Plus, and outer one, inner surface, will store a charge minus Q. Do you realize why I am drawing it like this on the inner surface? You know how it positive charge will attract the negative charge inward. Yes or no? So it will come on this inner side. It will not remain on the outer side. Did you get that? So these are two shells. Radius R1 and R2. Now we want to find how much is the capacitance of this kind of constructor. Do you remember the Pillan? How to find capacitor for any kind of shape? What was the word Pillan? What was the plan? Find Q or assume Q. Okay, done. પછી find electric field and ultimately find out V. પછી શું કરવાનું? C equal to Q by V. Plan clear?
Yes.
Okay, આમાં electric field find કરવાની જરૂર નથી because for shells or spheres we already have formula for potential. Yes or no?
Yes.
So फटाफट કરી નાખીએ. Let's say that there are 2 points. Okay, A point on inner shell and B point on outer shell. So if I want to find V, for the capacitor, V is always potential difference between positive and negative. Positive or kyo point? A ke B? A. Did you understand this? Yes or no? Yes. Sure. Okay, chalo. હવે potential at A. બીજું બધું ભૂલી જાઓ. Just focus on A. We want to find over here which charges or what will create potential. એક જ ચાર્જ છે કે બે જગ્યાએ ચાર્જ છે? બે છે ને, one inner shell, one outer shell. Yes or no? Yes. Sure. So if you want to find something to do multiple charges, what should we use? Superposition principle. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so V at A due to the first shell plus V at A due to the second shell. समझ पड़ी कि नहीं? Similarly, VP1 plus VP. Got it? Yes. Got it or not? Now, do you remember that inside a shell, look at the second shell, this one, outer one. Yes. Inside the shell at every point, due to this shell only, the potential is same. Yes. Inside a conductor, everywhere, the potential due to that conductor will be same. And aane tum ignore karo, then I am basically saying that because of properties of the shell or conductor, we have VA2 and VB2 are same. Yes or no? Yes. Potential due to this outer shell at this point and on this point is going to be equal. Correct? Yes. Whether surface or inside. याद है उन्हें? तो ये बेकार थे. Okay, VA1 minus VB1. Got that? Got it or not? अच्छा कोई ने आपने समझाना हो तो कहीं बात नहीं. Don't worry about this. सारी वैल्यू आवड़े के नहीं फाइंड करता. Okay, that important. Okay, it will be the same. Cut सही जैसे automatic. चलो भाई. Potential at A due to what? Here due to itself. A Q by R1. Wait, minus. Potential at B due to what? Potential at B due to this. A we are finding it at this point because of which charge? First one or second one? The first one charge positive or negative? Positive. Divided by this point. Is it inside or outside? Outside. Outside. B is outside the first one. Clear or not? Yes. So here look. R2. Sure. Yes. Okay. Anything common? AQ common. As you know, R2 minus R1 upon R1 R2. This is equal to V. We are with you. What's the next step in our plan? C. What's the next step in our plan? C is equal to Q by V. That is charge stored divided by potential difference. So करना को divide कैसे देंगे? R1 R2 upon K into R2 minus R1. Yes or no? Yes. Yes or no? ये जाते हैं ना Q upon V. Q upon V. R1 R2 upon K into R2 minus R1. So you can write 1 upon K as 4 pi epsilon 0. In its air in middle, right? So this is the formula of capacitance. Of which capacitor? Spherical capacitor. This is the formula of capacitance of spherical capacitor. What is R1? What is R2? R1 is the inner shell radius and R2 is the outer shell radius. Got that? Clear or not? Yes. Sure. याद रहते हैं आप formula? Yes. Okay. Now a little funny case. What if there is only one shell? Next case. Single sphere. Only one sphere. Is this a capacitor or not a capacitor? Yes or no? No. Yes, it is a capacitor. કેવી રીતે આ ફર્સ્ટ દેખાય તમને યસ ઓર નો એટલે બીજું ઓરિજિન આમ છે દૂર ઇન્ફિનિટી પર ઓ યુઝર દેખાય દેખાણું કે નહીં તમને યસ ઓર નો કે નો દેખાણું એ તો કરું જો અમે ક્યાં છે વિરોધ કરવાના કામ કરતા શું કરે છે ક્લિયર ઓર નોટ દેખાણું ને બધાને so what is the second radius this radius is r second radius infinite is that clear or not clear in that case by using some limits formula and formula માં આની પહેલાનો સ્ટેપ શું હતો v is equal to k cubed by r1 minus k cubed by r2 so if you put r1 as r and r2 as infinite that is tends to infinity number 29 then what will be v equal to k cubed by r1 obviously are equal to y then potential difference with infinity potential difference with infinity so v જાય ને k cubed by r clear or not अच्छा तो v is equal to q by v so what is that r1 by k or r by k because we are putting r1 as r clear r by k or 4 pi epsilon 0 r right so I the spherical capacitor is there but with only one shell okay for two shells this is the capacitor for one shell this is the capacitor got it again don't forget where's the other shell is at infinite so you can kind of consider earth as a sphere and earth has lots of conductors inside yes or no so we can say that earth is also a capacitor do you understand we can say that earth is also a capacitor clear or not clear where do capacitors how depend करता do you know radius of earth how much 2 kilometers 2 kilometers 6400 kilometer yes or no 6400 into 10 raised to 3 thousand gravitation માં divided by k 9 into 10 raised to 9 clear or not clear so શું value થાય roughly speaking આને 700 કર નાખું બરાબર હવે પેડી ને 63 હોય તો 7 થઈ જાય ને so then this would be 7 into 10 raised to minus 4 yes or no 3 plus 2 5 and minus 9 got it this is a very big value look at all the values of capacitances that we have used in questions so far કોઈ દિવસ microfarad થી વધારે ન થતું this is 700 microfarad clear or not this is nearly 700 થોડું એનાથી વધારે but so basically it means earth is a very good capacitor right why is it very good capacitor because its radius is so big right હવે ખબર પડી ને why earth acts as a store of charge when we need charge it will give us when we don't need it it will take it યાદ આવે છે because it can store lots of charges easily fine is this done sure बुझी ना बुझो okay next topic here now this is not related to spherical capacitor I mean it's not about a capacitor but we will use that idea here the self potential energy of a charged shell self potential energy of a charged shell so what am I saying here what does this mean suppose there is a shell okay means there is only surface under the and I want to charge it and I want to give it total charge Q but how would the charging process occur think about it first we'll give it a little charge so electric field will start getting created yes or no अच्छा જેવો ચાર્જ આપો એ બધે સ્પ્રેડ થઈ જાય પ્લીઝ ડોન્ટ ફોરગેટ if it's metal typically right so as you start giving it charge do you realize that the charge already settled here will repel this charge yes or no everybody can over it If you have, let's say, already given it 1 microcoulomb charge, and now you want to bring some more charge, wouldn't that 1 microcoulomb repel what you are trying to bring? Got it or not clear? Okay, so the more charge you bring, the more repulsion will be there. So when you have to overcome that, એટલે આમ force લગાડીને work કરવો પડે ને. Yes or no? You have to spend energy to overcome that repulsion, because if you bring this close, potential energy will increase. Because electric force will act on it in the opposite way. So you'll have to apply opposite force, push it and bring it here. So it will definitely give some energy and some work to be done. That work is stored as potential energy of this charge. Understood or not understood? No. So how much will be that potential energy? It will be very easy. We can say that this is a capacitor. Yes or no? Then how much is the energy stored when we charge a capacitor? Half CV square or Q square by C. અહીંયા Q ના ફોર્મમાં લખું because we want to charge it up to charge Q. So કેટલી potential energy છે? 1 by 2 Q square upon what is C for this kind of capacitor? If its radius is R. R by K. Yes or no? Yes. Sure. So this is the self potential energy of what? Of a charge shell. Did you understand? This is the self potential energy of a charge shell. Understood this topic? If someone would say that there is one sphere here of radius r, there is another sphere here of radius r, and assuming they are non-conducting and they have charge uniformly distributed on the surface. And distance between these two is given, suppose 5 and someone would ask you, if this has a charge q, this has a charge q, uniformly spread on the surface, then how much is the potential energy of this system? So ખાલી aq square by 5r નો આવે, સમજાણો ને? એનો સમજાણો. This is not the complete answer. Why? This is only the potential energy, as if this was a point charge and this was a point charge. સમજ પડે છે? But the truth is that when you want to gather that charge, make sense or not? A charge क्या है? एमने में भी you have to put it on there, right? So when you want to put charge on that, that will also cause, or that will also have some potential energy. समझ पड़ी? So plus, આ તો આપી દીધી of A with B, then you will have self potential energy of A. Did you understand? Or not clear? Clear or not clear? Why self potential energy? Because you want to charge that sphere, so charging that sphere also takes some energy. Got it? અને એવી રીતે yes or no? એનો ખબર પડી? ખબર પડી ને? self potential energy of A and self potential energy of B, and with this also. Got it? Right? 5r કેમ લખ્યું? 3r 6r એવું ન લખાય? Because for outside you can assume that all the charge is concentrated at the center. Okay, પણ ઈ તો આ બે માટે force factor, but the energy required to charge this cannot go away. Clear? Ito rin. Got it? So like this you get the potential energy of the entire system. Understood? Yes or no? Okay, I'm reading this. Now let's go over to the next topic. polarization and dielectrics. First of all, we'll start with the word dielectric. So dielectric simply means insulator. Dielectric simply means insulator. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, dielectric is an insulator. Chemistry માં તમારે આવે diamagnetic, diamagnetic, para અને dia બે આવે ને. ઓકે, so એવું કઈ આવે છે કે magnetic field or diamagnetic substances are repelled by the field. રાજ આપ પડે બીજા લોકો ના પડે એવું કેવું એને વાંચ્યું ટેક્સ્ટ બુક માં એક બીજે. Okay, no problem. Physics માં આવવાનું છે. ક્યાં જતો? બરોબર ને? Okay. So anyway, I was asking you because if you might be knowing about it, then I could make you connect, make you relate it with that easily. Okay, પણ વાંધો નહીં હવે પછી. તો આને હું ફિઝિક્સ સાથે પછી રિલેટ કરી દઉં. Okay, so dielectric substances are insulators. Right? All kinds of insulators are there. Clear? Now, what are typical insulators made up of? You see, metals are not insulators, correct or not? Because there the bonds, or the way the atoms are arranged, what happens is that the electrons are relatively free to move. Right? So they roam around here and there and we call them free electrons, correct or not? That means charges can flow easily. Sounds very nice. On the other hand, in insulators it's not like that. In insulators, the electrons are bound to their molecules or attached. They can't go away from them. Yes or no? For example, wood. Wood is an insulator. So do you think an electron from some molecule of wood can just roam anywhere in the wood? No. It will be where its molecule is. Correct or not? Right? So let's see that what are the two types of dielectrics possible. One are polar and the other are non-polar. Why such kind of distinction? Because mostly insulators are those kind of compounds that are made up of covalent bonds. And whenever bonds are formed between objects chemicals or atoms, mostly the bond is polar. Yes or no? When can it be non-polar? When both are same. Right? HH હોય ના કોવેલેન્ટ નહીં, HCl કોવેલેન્ટ છે તો એ પોલર. Yes or no? HH OO, that is O2 H2 Cl2 આ બધા non polar. Did you get that? Clear? Okay. So you can roughly divide all those things in polar and non-polar. Now first of all, let's see what will happen with polar. So polar molecules કોને કહેવાય? That have their own dipole moment. Yes or no? Water is an example. Clear or not clear? Sure, everyone get that? Okay. So suppose, we are mostly going to be talking about solids only, right? Not liquids. So what happens is that because of the random behavior of anything at some temperature, this is what polar molecules look like without external electric field E0. Suppose there is no external field, means this is just some object of wood or some object with polar molecule lying somewhere. Then inside it, the dipoles that are there, they will all be randomly arranged. I hope you get what I am saying. Yes or no? How do I know that they are randomly arranged? Because if they are not randomly arranged, something very funny will happen. If they are suppose not randomly arranged, we are not doing anything without any external electric field. And duster evident પડ્યું છે. Right? There is no electric field here. There is wood in the duster's body. Yes or no? So I am saying that the dipoles inside the molecules or whatever molecules they have. Molecules have dipole. Yes or no? Yes. Because they will have polar bonds. Yes? Sure? Okay. So, there are so many dipoles inside this cluster. But they are randomly arranged like this. They are not all in one direction. What would happen if they would all be in one direction? So our dust and will go into electric field. Because think about it. Suppose there are hundreds of dipoles like this, all in one direction. They would have electric field. Yes or no? So our point here low. So our point for electric field. Yes or no? Yes. Sure. Clear? So dust and then your hair will get attracted. Why? Because there is electric field. You have to do something. Yes or no from outside. Without that, no. A magnet तोड़ जाए. कि जे आवे नहीं कैसे जाए. Clear or not clear? Sure. Fine. So on their own, they are all randomly arranged. Did you understand this picture? On their own, they are randomly arranged. अच्छा तो आनी साथ એવું લખી શકાય સિગ્મા p equal to 0 sigma p vector p શું છે dipole moment dipole moment of this and this and this and this and this. If you add all of them, the total dipole moment will be 0. Understood or not understood? A chemistry જેવો topic છે તો right, but yes, it is crucial to understand if you want to go to the next one. So this is what would happen for polar molecules when there is no electric field. बराबर? समझ पड़ी गई? Now we'll go to what happens once again to polar molecules. આની નીચે લઈ मतलब આ non polar નું નથી હો. Please. Okay, I was just telling you that there are two kinds of molecules or substances, right? So let's say this is what happens to polar molecules in presence of field. Okay, in presence of E0 vector. E0 vector means external field. Let's say that there is a slightly strong electric field like this towards the right side. બધે હતું we have just placed it. અંદર draw નહીં કરો. અંદર આ draw કરો કે electric field draw. Did you understand why I am not drawing it? It's there everywhere. એવું નથી ખાલી બહાર જ. It's there everywhere, but I'm not showing it. Fine, is this clear? Do you remember some property about dipole? Yes. If you put a dipole in an uniform electric field, the dipole will turn. Yes. That's it, and it will try to settle in the equilibrium position. But there are two equilibrium positions. Which two? One is stable and the other one is unstable. Stable what is the when theta is 0, that is dipole moment and electric field are in same direction. Yes or no? Yes. So what will happen is that this electric field, depending on how much is its magnitude, how strong it will be able to align the dipoles. Not all dipoles are aligned, to be very clear. I am not saying all the dipoles will be aligned, but some portion of them, maybe 10%. If electric field is strong, maybe 15%, like that. Some proportion of the dipoles will get aligned. So let's see what will happen then. Let's say there are some dipoles near this boundary, so they all will become like this. Not all, again I take my word back, but whatever is aligned will become like this. Yes or no? Yes or no? Minus કેમ આ બધું? તો જ angle 0 થાય ને, think about it. Electric field right side. So P vector right side થાય તો જ angle 0 આવશે. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, what is the direction of dipole moment? From negative to positive. Is that clear? Yes. Sure? Yes. समझ पड़ी गई? Right? Such process would actually happen all throughout. Again, I am not saying all dipoles are aligned, but I am just drawing a few of those. Clear or not? I say the aligned. Similarly, on this surface also, we can see a few dipoles aligned like this. Okay. So, can you tell me what charge will be developed on the left surface? Negative. Clear or not clear? Very good. Negative. આ બાજુ આવી ગયા ને. And on right surface? Yes or no? Is it like conductors? Yes, conductors માં કેવું? Suppose you have, let's say, a box of a conductor and you put it inside electric field from outside. So electrons બધા આમ આવી જાય. Positive charge આમ જતો રહે. Yes or no? Yes. Do you remember that? Yes. But there are major differences. One, this was a conductor. In conductor, electrons are free to move. So basically what happens over there is electron has actually traveled from here to here. Did you understand? Yes or no? Here are electrons free to move. Think about it. Can electrons move in a wooden block?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No move that. So a charge can have. It is just by rearranging. What I mean to say is, it's like you stand near the wall. Okay, let's say with a big rod in your hand, and you are not supposed to move. So if my rod દરવાજાની બહાર નાખીએ તો કામ થઈ જશે. Did you understand? It goes out of the door. Yes or no? Did I move? This is insulated. Conductor ma, I might be at that corner of the room and I want to take this rod and put it outside the room. Then what can I do? I can move. That is called conductor. Clear or not clear? Yes. I was waiting a big no difference. Here I am not allowed to move. Means charges cannot flow easily. But still the dipole can turn. The dipole can turn. How will that happen basically? It's that the molecules will spin. A molecule is funny. For example, if this is O, H and H. Alright. For example, if this is OH and H. So any dipole moment, arm will resultant arm. Did you get that? From negative to positive. Clear or not clear? So આને તમે ઇલેક્ટ્રિક ફિલ્ડમાં મૂકો ને આવી રીતે. our molecule. Did you get it? Yes. Okay, so like this it can happen even in solid. Right? But don't forget that this is not 100%. એટલે હું એમ ન કહેતો કે બધા મોલેક્યુલ્સ આમ ફરી જશે. I'm only saying that some percentage will turn. Did you get it? Okay. I know you might have a question. So પછી substance કેવી રીતે રહે? બધા woodના molecules ફરી જાય તો આપણને કંઈ દેખાય નહીં. નો દેખાય ને molecule દેખાય તો molecule દેખાય તો જે વસ્તુ દેખાતી ન હોય એ આમ ફરે તો તમને બેક્ટેરિયા આમથી આમ જાય તો દેખાય. So પછી સમજી ગયા ને? So the effect is not seen at our scale, but the effect is definitely there. What is?
બધાનો ફરી શકે.
બધાનો ફરી શકે good question. બધા ફરી શકે? કેમ ન ફરી? Gap હોય છે. Molecules have a lot of gaps. Even આ બેન્ચ છે તે ખાલી જ છે. Don't forget. એ તો આપણને એવું લાગે છે હાથ જતો નથી એટલે, but there is definitely some space. The problem is, listen, to turn the dipoles like that, it takes energy. To turn the dipoles like that, it takes energy. Okay? Dipole was in equilibrium position. For example, let's say it was earlier, like in a random position like this. So electric field and a ferrocell, it means electric field is doing work. Yes or no? Okay, so that definitely takes energy. Okay, so like that, when this is turned and all that, all those processes, energy is consumed. But the energy loss થાય. So this will become hot. And temperature will be. The more the dipoles turn, the more energy loss will occur. So this will get hot. When hot થાય તો શું? If something's temperature will rise, what will happen? Its random motion will start increasing. સમજ પડે છે? That's it. Kinetic theory of gases માં આવતું હતું ને, if temperature increases, molecules start moving crazily. Yes or no? Yes. That's a competing factor. એટલે જેમાં ગરમ થતું જાય, if random motion increase થવા મળશે. તો random motion increase થાય, random motion તો બહુ બગાડ નાખે. આવું થઈ ગયું એને પાછું આમ કરી નાખે, because it will start vibrating. Make sense? So because of that, there is no 100% possibility. Whatever. If you could do that, suppose you would make a material that responds like that. So it is a conductor. Right? If you could do it in a dielectric, then it would not be called a dielectric or not an insulator, it would be called conductor. Right? Because that would mean you have nearly infinite capability to make dipoles. Okay, anyways, so this is what we have. So some portion will get aligned, some percentage of it, not 100%. Now, once we get this way, I'm going to define or put two numbers here. Let's say on the left side surface, charges have gathered. I'm going to say that the charge density is minus sigma b on the left surface, and on the right surface plus sigma b. Did you understand what I put here? Sigma એટલે શું યાદ છે ને? શું કહેવાય? surface charge density. અને અહીંયા નેગેટિવ છે ને અહીંયા પ્લસ છે. b શું કામ લખું છું? That suspense I'm not going to reveal right now. Okay? રહેવા દો. b ભલે, but b has a fairly good function. Right? Clear so far? Everyone got this? Now what would happen in non-polar? Polar નું તો આટલું સમજ પડી ગઈ ને? What would happen in ચલો એક પછી પહેલા એક વસ્તુ બીજી કરી. Then we'll go to non-polar કારણ કે એમાં કઈ છે. Okay. So what about non-polar here? Sorry. What would happen here? Excuse me. At this point. Do you realize at any point inside the dielectric there are two electric fields? One is E0, external, that's the one that we have. But along with it, when charges will start gathering on two surfaces, one negative charge is here and positive charge is here. Do you realize that they will create their own electric field? Yes. How conductor might have yaad આવે છે? Right? And in conductor, the induced electric field is so strong that it exactly cancels E0. Yeah, they know it. Sure. So what happens inside conductor? E0 and EIN, means induced field, both cancel each other. The total field inside a conductor will become 0. But that's the difference between a conductor and an insulator. Conductors are such things where charges can easily flow and settle. So just try to answer a simple question. Let's say there is a room full of 50 people and they all have a stick or a rod in their hand. The aim of the game is to put the rod outside the room. Okay? And suppose a wall જેવું નથી પણ એક line mark કરી. In one case everyone is free to walk. Okay? So more people will be able to put the rod outside the room. Yes or no? Yes. Sure. But in second case, let's say you all are sitting like this, but you are not supposed to move. But you can only turn your rod. Then will more number of people be able to put the rod outside or less number of people? Yes. Less number of people? Absolutely sure? Yes. Okay. So that means compared to metals, these charge densities would be less. Correct or not? Compared to metal, suppose this was a metal block and you give same electric field, so here both charge આવી જશે. Correct or not correct? But in insulators, not that much. Why? In insulators, charges cannot go from one place to other. So અહીંયા જેટલા હતા એ ખાલી ટર્ન થઈ ગયા, બસ એટલો જ ચાર્જ આવશે. મેટલમાં તો કેવું થાય? અરે ઇલેક્ટ્રોન અહીંથી અહીંયા આવી જશે, અરે અહીંથી બધેથી આવી જશે. Did you get that? Yes. Sure. So in which one will more charges gather on surface? In insulator or in conductor? In conductor. Clear or not clear? Sure. Yes. Everyone got that? Okay. So induced field, which is due to those charges, કારણ કે આ બાજુ પ્લસ ને આ બાજુ માઈનસ ગેધર થાય એટલે ઇક્વિવેલન્ટ ફીલ્ડ ક્રિએટ કરે. So induced field will be stronger in what? In conductor or in insulator? In conductor. Did you get that? Yes. એટલે કંડક્ટરમાં કેવું હતું? આપણે ઇક્વલ છે and total field becomes 0. But the same picture in insulator is not like that. It's like this. Did you see the difference of the diagram? Yes. This is deliberate. હાથે કરીને આમ draw કર્યું. Did you see the difference of the diagram? Yes. What's that? Here E induced can be as big as E0 and they will cancel each other. But over here, E induced will be less than E0. Clear? Sure? Okay. So this is for dielectric. Okay, આ figure draw કરો તો કરજો. વચ્ચે બધું નથી ડ્રો કર્યું. કે હો અહીંયા બધું છે. આવું જે ડ્રો કર્યું બધું અહીંયા છે. આમાં કરવું હોય તોય વાંધો નહીં. Net electric field inside dielectric substance. Net electric field inside dielectric substance is E, which is equal to E0 minus E induced. એક કન્ફ્યુઝન ઘણા લોકોને ઘણીવાર થઈ જાય છે કે આ ઇનસાઇડ વાળું ફીલ્ડ ઇન્ડ્યુસ છે. નો, net electric field inside is E. Induced અલગ જ છે. What is meaning of induced? The one that is created by these charges. That is the induced. In no meaning inside nothing. In no meaning induced. What is meaning of in? Induced. આ equation સમજાય ગઈ કે ન સમજાય ગઈ? Net electric field inside the dielectric is how much? E equal to E0 minus E induced. Okay? So very simple question. Is this E equal to E0? Is it less than E0 or is it greater than E0? Is this E less than E0, greater than E0 or equal to E0? Less than? Sure. Why less than? Subtract કર્યું ને થોડુંક subtract તો કર્યું ને. 100 minus 2. Got it or not? Yes. Okay, so that's a very important lesson. What's that? E will always be less than E0. And this is the extreme case for metals. Metals give you extreme case. In metals, the electric field inside the dielectric, the substance, is so much less that it becomes zero. This increases so much that it exactly cancels the other one. Okay? Dielectric में क्या होता है? Metals में होता है. Understood? Understood or not understood? Yes. So do you see the underlying phenomena or underlying idea is same? Okay, induced field oppose करे बोला. Got it or not? Yes. Sure. Please remember this very well. આવું ને આવું chapter 5 માં બધું આવશે. For magnets. Okay, not for charges but for magnets. Right? આ dielectric છે. ઓલું diamagnetic આવશે. Everything clear up to this point? Okay. Fine. Now, what about non-polar? એમાં કઈ બહુ ખાસ સમજાવવાનું નથી. First of all, do you understand meaning of non-polar? What's that? With zero dipole moment. તો non-polar કેવું હોય? એને dipole moment પહેલેથી જ નહીં હોય. કે જ નહીં, dipole moment જ નથી એકેય. Did you get it? So these have no dipole moment. But still, when it comes to अच्छा एक આમાં ઓલામાં લખવાનું રહી ગયું. લખી લો sigma p not equal to 0. Sigma p not equal to 0. હવે non-polar સમજાવો. So even though non-polar molecules are like this, when you give them electric field, the same thing will happen. Okay. Right? What's the reason? Let's think of it. What is meaning of non-polar molecules? Same as H2, Cl2, something of that type. Yes or no? Achha, atoms are made up of what? Atoms are made up of what? Protons and electrons and neutrons. But for our purpose, neutrons are most ignored. બરાબર ને? Electric forces માં આપણે ન્યુટ્રોન ને તો સાઈડમાં જ મૂકીએ. Simple question. Are protons and neutrons at the same place in an atom? બધું એક જ જગ્યાએ હોય કે થોડું અલગ હોય? Sure. So when there are charges and charges are separated from each other, એને શું કહેવાય? Charges are there, positive, negative, and they are separated from each other. What's that called? Dipole જ કહેવાય ને? પાક્કું ને? કે નહીં? Sure. Everyone understand? So essentially every atom is a dipole. Did you get that? So તમે એમ કહો કે molecule non-polar છે, that means their dipole moment is zero or actually very 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 small. At least small like that we don't have to worry about it in chemistry. But when you put it in electric field, it will show this behavior. Let me explain how. Ekdam simplistic explanation આપું છું. This is an atom where positive and negative charges are all at the same point, let's assume. Now you put this atom inside an electric field. So શું થાય? Positive charge will get force one way and negative charge will get the force other way. Separation, yes or no?
Yes.
So although in an atom the dipole moment is negligible, પણ જેવું ઇલેક્ટ્રિક ફિલ્ડ આવે એટલે બે ચાર્જીસ થોડાક હલીને આમ દૂર જશે. That means what? Separation has increased. If separation will increase, dipole moment will also increase. અને એકવાર dipole moment increase થઈ જાય પછી તો the effect is not so big as this, but the effect is definitely there. Clear or not clear? Understood? Effect is not so big in non-polar molecules, but the effect is surely there. સમજાણું? એનો સમજાણું? Right? Because even if there are atoms have charges and the charges can be split. It won't go out of the atom. જો એ ફરક છે metal અને non-metal. If this was a metal atom with its electron, થોડુંક electric field આપો ને તો metal ને તો ક્યાં એના electron ની ચિંતા છે? અરે જા વાંધો લાવ થોડીક એનર્જી આપી દો જાઓ. એવું જ હોય ને? એવું ન હોય. Right? So it would become free. But we are not talking about metals right now. We are talking about non-polar molecules and then insulator. That's why it's not that simple for it to remove the electron, but distance will increase a little bit. Got it? એટલે dipoles to create થઈ જાય ને આવું થશે. So this part is all the same. Did you understand? Yes or no? Okay, એટલે chemistry અહીંયા પૂરું. બરાબર? હવે physics કાલથી પાછું ઇલેક્ટ્રિક ફિલ્ડ ને એ બધું. ઓકે? ડન.